So I just got home from squash and I wanted to show you guys what a special place I live in. I've showed you before, but I noticed this little guy, a painted turtle, coming out to lay eggs on my lawn. And the reason I noticed him was that because coming down the driveway, there's another one out at the end of the driveway. So they've just started today, and it's a strange phenomenon. All the turtles will start coming out the same day or within a day or two of each other. And I don't know what it is that makes them decide, hey, now's the time to start laying eggs. But now for the next week, we're going to see hundreds of these guys coming into our yards and down the road. And unfortunately, a lot of them are going to get squished by cars because people are stupid. But the ones here in my yard are safe. And I let them dig their holes and lay their eggs wherever they want because they were here first.
Nice job, Josh.
Don't congratulate him yet. Wait till he gets it in.
Oh, he'll get it in.
Good morning, guys. Just killing a bit of time this morning waiting for Gerald and Christine to get ready. I'm going to go meet them down at the river. Christine wants to go kayaking, and Gerald and I are going to walk the trails along the river and try to do some photography. So until then, I'm just spending a bit of time in my own garden, watering the flowers and taking some photos of things that are going on right here in my own yard. And then we're off on an adventure down the Lavaz. I've got a robin here building a nest right in the tree at my feeder. The raccoon came and broke some branches off of there and opened it up. So now she thinks it's a good spot to build a nest. That'd be nice. I'd be able to film the babies right from here. My daughter found these cool Dr. Seuss truffle trees. That's what they remind me of. No idea what these are, but man, they're cool. I hope they grow to be 20 feet tall. Usually first thing every spring, I do a good manscaping session. But this year I've decided to grow out the bush. That is my above ground septic. And every year the groundhogs dig in there. And I thought, what happens if I just let the dandelions and everything grow crazy on here? Will it keep them out? I don't know. It's a little bit of an experiment. And then I don't have to drive the lawn tractor over it either. It's quite a steep hill. It's hard to show you on the phone. The deer like to come and lay on the top because it's warm. But I'm just going to let it grow wild this summer. And we'll see what happens. And right up here I've got 3 species of woodpeckers. We've got sapsuckers in the poplar back there. I've got the pileated in that poplar right there. And then there was a hairy woodpecker over here in the hardwood. And all 3 of them have nests. So I have not seen the babies, but I've seen the mom and dad going in and out with food, so I know they're there. Something else to keep an eye on while I'm out here in my own yard. Oh, this is pretty cool too. There's a new oak tree right here growing. I didn't plant this, but growing right here on the edge of my lawn. So we're gonna have a nice big oak here someday. That's probably 5 or 6 years old now, and I've never noticed it before. And no doubt that that little oak right there came from one of those 2, which my hammock rests between. Those are 2 really nice old oaks. When they cleared the lot here for my house, they left those 2, and I am ever grateful that they did, because those are fantastic. 10 years we've had a hammock hanging there, swinging between those 2 beautiful oaks. And now there's little ones starting to grow along the edge, which is awesome.
I guess the red flag's gone. Oh.
Grab the front and I'll grab the back.
Yeah. Your things in there to pound. The wood here?
Yep.
I'll come back there and I'll go put that.
I'm gonna assume the mosquitoes are gonna be very thick in here, Gerald. There's usually turtles in here.
Yeah.
Not seeing any turtles. Oh, there's one. So Gerald's wrist hurts so much, there's 2 things he can't do. And one of them's photography. The other one's ride his motorcycle. What were you guys thinking? Come on. That would suck, Gerald, buy a brand new bike and not be able to drive it. But I bet you it looks good in the driveway.
Yeah. Getting dirty, so I'm gonna wash it this afternoon.
Get your wife to sit on it and you can do a photo shoot.
Exactly.
Actually, you can't take photos, so I'll have to come take the pictures.
There we go,
It's pretty cool. We can see the nest up there, but you can't see in the nest. And the 2 ospreys are here. They're flying around. They just chased, I don't know if it was a broadwing hawk. I think it was a broadwing hawk. They just chased it away. And they're on high alert right now.
You can't shoot that for you, Gary.
So there's actually a hawk flying around here too, and that's what the ospreys are all up in arms about. They just chased a hawk away. So Gerald brought up a really good point last time we were out, and I hadn't really thought of it. And no, not only is it relaxing and enjoyable for us to get out here and do photography and go exploring and find new places, but you were also saying about oxygen levels.
Yes, yes. There's a program I was watching, and they were talking about how we kind of like, it gives us like a natural high because all the oxygen levels from the tree, and then just feel more alive. And you want to all this energy. It's nice to get out and.
I never thought of how much more oxygen would be here walking through the forest with all these new leaves. Like everything is so green right now. You know, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's got to be a few percent higher than early in the spring when there isn't a leaf to be found anywhere. So there has to be something to that, you know. It smells fresh. It smells great.
Yeah, and you feel alive kind of when you walk through the forest, just like, yeah, so.
Just one more reason to get out exploring, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.